What's up? What's up? What's up? Well, breaking news right here. The baby mama of Geno Smith, one of them, I guess. I mean, woman has accused Geno Smith of allegedly attacking her. Today is the day Geno beat my because he hates taking care of his special needs kid and can't be left alone with him because he'd rather watch uh, flicks and play video games. The lady posted in the video caption, Gino just beat my butt. That's why I came in there. I put something down and I left. You ran outside and attacked me. The woman yelled. Smith can be heard saying she just called the police. There's investigation pending, and this is the thing. And we, you know, my thing is on this, and this is what this is the lie. This is the lie that's been told to men in these spaces. They just tell these lies to these dudes. And these dudes are losers, simps, failures. And they tell these guys, you can use some money and you can get these women. And I've been trying to tell you that ain't gonna work. I've been banging that drum since I've been here. These niggas, and they know it don't work. You know what? They've been trying and they on their third marriage. They got all of these kids outside of a marriage. They got a kid from her, because they're simps, brother, and they try to use their money. And I know they push that. The whole red pill. I know they push that on these clown high value man gonna cheat and all that stuff. No, he ain't. He can't. Now you see this with Gino, and then you ain't even Gino ain't even like that type of dude. Ain't nothing player about no Geno Smith. Nothing. 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 And yeah, if you go out here, man, you getting them pregnant, you using money to get them, you got all of that fancy stuff. When they get mad, what do you think they're going to do? They probably know how to play the game way better than you. They probably know how to provoke you, man. They know how to provoke you. And then who you think they're going to side with? Who you think the police going to side with? Who you think society's going to side with? And this video, what do you think the NFL is going to do about this? NFL don't play with that, man. They got too many advertisers. They got too many female, they got too many women within the NFL. They have a lot of female fans, and they have advertisers. And I'm sorry, man. I know you can say whatever you want. It's unfair, but no, you can't do. If you do that, you're not going to be playing on those football fields. And that's why it's very, very important that you figure out what you're going to do as far as your partner, as far as the woman you choose to spend your life with. This is the NFL. You got maybe a good 15-year run. If you can't control yourself, maybe don't get married. But if you get married, man, you're going to have to be a Boy Scout. You don't have a choice. Especially you ain't even no player and you out here, these women getting upset. Once they get upset, this is what's going to happen. And now he got to deal with that, man. The season is about to kick off in a month. He's got to deal with that. I think he's in New York, and he's in New York now. He's playing for the Jets. And his brother, and I think the Jets got a new coach. Yeah, man. And those men, and also he's a man. That's a man, man. And when you're a man, you got to walk amongst men. And I think that's often lost on these YouTube pages. I think that's often lost on these YouTube pages. They're not men. The reason so many guys have issues with other guys and what they say, because they're not men. You have to be a man out here, man. And expectations. And look, Gino, you're expected to be able to control your household. They can't come and control your household, man. All this money you got, they need you on them football fields. They don't need to have to deal with this stuff going on. They don't need to set up your child support where the baby, you have money, man, get you a maid, get you a nanny, and you and her don't even interact with each other. She drops that baby off, that nanny picks that baby up, and that nanny brings that baby to you. And that nanny is watching that kid. So that kid, if he's got special needs, that kid is being taken care of by a nanny. And you don't even see her. And then when the kid is turned over, she turns that kid over. And you got the lawyers, it's all legal. Everything is clean. That's how you got to do out here, man. You can't be doing this right here. That woman coming into your complex or what gated community, and you trying to smash on the low, and you know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna do it, man. And now she done put all this out there. I hope it's not true. She's accused you of beating her. I hope that's not true. She's accused you. Well, she put out some embarrassing stuff that you looking at the flicks. I mean, that's just embarrassing. And that's really nobody's business. That's just simply nobody. You're a grown man. You actually can do that. But that's nobody's business. And there are those out there, Geno. There are those you got. I don't know. I can go look up who's the backup quarterback for the Jets. A guy like that, he's looking for an opportunity to get on the field. That's more money. That's more game checks. That's bigger money. And who knows what he'll say, man. And now you got to walk around that locker room, man. And I know, you got dudes out here. We hear these guys, they come on these YouTube channels and they claim to be so alpha and stuff. But yeah, you're not going to look like an alpha male, man. If it's true, I don't know. I'm not in your house. This woman is accusing you of something, of a crime. I don't know if it's true. I do not know, but I know you're going to have to walk amongst men. And those men, they're going to have a whole lot of respect for you if the way you handle things, you real handsy. You guys got to keep your money in your pocket, man. You need to date a woman that want to be with you, and maybe you don't have to worry about all of this foolishness. If you use your bread to get her, you're going to have to deal with her. What you going to do when she gets upset? We just talked about Floyd Mayweather. Going out here paying for these women. If he didn't have the money, they don't want him. And they know. And then you got a bunch of simps who push. That's the way, get you some money, leave with your wallet. You're a fool. You're an absolute fool to do something like that. But we see it with Floyd Mayweather. He's out here paying these women, buying these strippers. If you notice, he can't get a quality woman. I want you to notice that. I noticed these guys. Remember, these guys are multimillionaires in America. And the best they can get is some stripper or some thought off social media, and they got to pay her to do that. And then when she gets mad, she sends their stupid ass to jail or ruins their NFL career or their NBA or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Now, man, you got to do better, man. You got to control yourself. You got to do better. Now, we got the video right here. Let me pull this video up. Okay, let me add it. Add this video. Fair use. Let me add this video. It's late night. Let me put this over here. If you can, man, reach down there and hit the stream. Like the stream. It's late night. Like the stream. And do women lie and all of that? Yeah, we know. Who said they don't? And they're going to investigate on this. They're going to investigate all that. NFL is going to investigate on this. The NFL is going to take time. They're going to send in their own people. They're going to interview her. They're going to interview him. They'll probably interview the neighbors. They're going to interview people who are within their family. The NFL is going to want to make sure they're going to turn that report over to the commissioner. They're going to make sure that they're protecting that NFL shield. They're going to make sure they protect that shield. They're going to make sure they protect that shield, man. And I know they teach a bunch of simps to lead with their wallet. That's the worst thing you can do. That woman's got to have a natural attraction to you. She's got to want to be with you without the money. And if you deal with them women and you just doing it off the money you paying, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get this all day, every day. And I know for a lot of men, a lot of simps, this sort of rains on your parade because you know you can't get a woman unless you pay for. And they do this overseas too. I'm gonna tell you that again. They send dudes to jail. I've seen plenty. I think they do it more overseas. I've seen plenty of women, plenty of married men, plenty of married women hopping in the bed with men all day, every day, and divorcing those dudes. When them dudes return, they divorce them dudes. They ain't thinking about them dudes. And I know that hurts a lot because they feed dudes a lot. They feed these men a lot of lies. They feed them a pack of lies. If you want to get locked up, right, go out here and deal with these women like this. Go out here, be a simp. Go out here, buy this, do this, money, 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 money. And yeah, you can move in, you can find you another woman, and once you get rid of her, but you got to still deal with that woman because now y'all got a baby together. And then you letting her come through the gate, and you letting all this fits, and she throwing fits. And then boom, you done got locked up, man. They gonna believe her. And she had a video, she had her phone out, and look, I don't know what happened. But we got the video right here. We invite you to take a look at this video. This is Geno Smith. That's interesting. Hold on. That's interesting right there. Hold up. This ain't the right video. Okay. That's why it looked like that. You put up the, they got the right video. What the hell? Oh, here we go. Here we go. My ass. Here we go. Fair use. And we edit this video. There's a couple of parts of this video that it looked like something was going on. We edited. So this is a clean video. We took a lot of the profanity off too. And the profanity was coming from her. She was going in. But here we go.
She just called the police.
Geno just beat my ass. That's why.
She come in here.
I came in there. I put 7 down and I left.
She just called the police.
Geno just beat my ass. That's why. You ran outside and attacked me.
Police, man. This is crazy.
You came outside and attacked me.
My family.
Fuck. I don't give a.
Leave my neighborhood.
Now remember, Geno's a multi-millionaire. Remember, Geno could afford, say, for what, $75 a year. He could hire him a nanny. He can hire him one that's been certified to meet her at the police station, meet her at a designated area, receive the child. Also, this person, because the child is special needs, the person is educated and qualified to take care of the child. Child comes over. He does what he does. He spends his time with the kid. And the individual there watches the kid, takes care of the kids. If he wants to go up and watch flicks and play video games, that's none of her concern. She's not in that home. That kid is being taken care of, but he's letting the woman come over. And she probably knew that. She's putting the man business out there. And for his sake, I hope he didn't put his hands on that woman for his sake. Because I'm telling you, man, NFL, you're a dime a dozen in NFL. You just another quarterback. They'll kick you out of that league so quick your head will spin. They don't care. They don't care. They have a no incident policy when it comes to that. You cannot put your hands on those women, man. And she's accusing you now. Maybe she don't even know. But that's a major accusation for an NFL quarterback, man. NFL is probably 90%, no, 50% PR. Yeah, you got to perform on the field. Of course you do. But big side of it is public relations. Big side is public relations. You got to they got to look at you as a Boy Scout. You got to look at you like that. And you cannot come across like you're a brute or you're a thug that you ain't gonna be in the NFL. Now, see, this is the problem when we had these conversations. When you talk to these idiots, they think it's okay to do that. They say it's okay to put hands on your woman. It's okay to menace your wife. It's okay to bring all these women in and out your house and then you get it. That's okay, man. Well, you ain't gonna be playing in the NFL like that. Yeah, you can do that in the ghetto. You can do that if you work for Walmart. You can do that if you know, you can do that if you're a thug, but you ain't gonna be able to do that on NFL. And them guys are dime a dozen. Geno know that. Geno's playing for the Jets. How many games you think they're gonna win? He's back playing for the Jets. How many games you think he's gonna win playing for the Jets? He's on borrowed time as it is, man. Now he can say that he didn't do nothing to her and she's lying. Okay, well they're gonna investigate that. But I'm gonna tell you from my perspective, he shouldn't even be dealing with the type. You shouldn't even be sleeping with the type of woman that'll send you get you locked up. It's just too many women out there, man. If you know they're insanely jealous, you cannot deal with them. You can't. You can't. It's not going to work out for you. It's not going to work out for you. You're going to wind up paying the price. What's up with you, bro? You're going to wind up paying the price, man. It ain't worth it. Here we go. Fair use.
She just called the police.
Gino just beat my ass. That's why.
She coming here and
I came in there, I put 7 down, and I left.
She just called the police.
Gino just beat my ass. That's why. You ran outside and attacked me.
The police, man. This is crazy.
You came outside and attacked me.
My family.
Fuck, I don't give a
Leave my neighborhood.
He could sell one of them whips and get everything he needs, so he don't have to interact with her. Sometimes within these relationships, man, you have to break ties because the other person, they're too volatile, and you know it. So you have to break. You got to say, hey, listen, this is how we're gonna raise the kid. I have a nanny, okay? I have a nanny. You'll be turning this kid over to the nanny, and you'll be picking it up from the nanny. Simple as that. You have no reason to be on this property. None. If you come here, I'm gonna trespass you. Simple as that. All that other stuff, get back together, give you a little bit on the side. You can't be, that's a weak man. That's a fool. That's a weak dude. If you do that, that's why you leave that door open. Then you already know all she got to do is be in her moods, and then what's going to happen? And then you know you in NFL. You know you play for the NFL. You know you can't have no type of domestic violence. None. And then you a starting quarterback? No, you really ain't going to start. And you know Russell just retired. They'll get rid of Geno today and bring Russell Wilson back for the Jets. And that's what I keep trying to tell you. You got to understand, Russell been washed up about 6 years. I think he did have his best year, I think, for the Steelers, and they let him go. But Russell's been washed up in Seattle, he was terrible. I think he got Pete Carroll. Didn't he get him fired? Russell was awful, and Russell was awful. Russell had been on a downhill decline ever since that Super Bowl where he threw that pick. He was never the same quarterback. He was on a downhill decline. I know, I keep up with Russell. I was 100% a big fan of Russell before he threw that pick. It's like things changed. He got Pete Carroll fired. But I'm going to tell you one thing I respect about this guy. He's a wonderful family man. Absolutely wonderful family man. Great for team, for just, hey, taking care of the team, church man, family man. He's sort of like a Steph Curry, always with his kids. If you go look at the Instagram, it's Russell and the kids having a snow cone. It's Russell and the kids at some type of fair. It's Russell at the kids at Chuck E. Cheese, something like that. You know, they're playing on the balls and stuff. He's posting this stuff all the time. This is what Russell loves to do. Russell ain't trying to get drunk. Russell ain't trying to run up on no shirt. See what I'm saying? He ain't trying to do that. He ain't trying to do it. Could he? Yeah, he got plenty of money. But that ain't him. He like, man, I don't want to do that. Nah, man, I'm good on that. I don't do that. That ain't me. That's what I'm saying. And we act like guys like that don't exist. And Geno, I'm telling you, man, a guy like Geno, man, you need to just, hey, man, You know, you got to be careful pissing these women off, man. They'll put you in the news. And you say, Platt, what you mean by player? You know what? She wouldn't do that to a player. And that's what you got to understand. A player got power. That woman ain't going to do that to no player. A dude, a player who messing with her. Now, I'm not going to say well, you know what? I hate to, I'm not, well, I can't, this is YouTube. She just not going to do that to a player. She going to accept where she fit in his life. They can have disagreements, but all that police shit, she ain't going to do that to no player. That's why if you a guy, you ain't no player, you can't date women like this because you can't control her. Simple as that. You got to know how to control your woman. That's why you come on these YouTube channels. You hear admiring games. Come on. That stuff he be saying, I be like, what? A high value man gonna cheat? No. It depends on the women he's dealing with. You talking about a trash woman? You're probably right. You're probably right. A woman who is just trash, has no real future, is really unwanted. I agree with that. But the average woman, you're not going to be able to because of the way the laws are put together. You're just not going to be able to. It's too much on her favor. In addition, that is grounds for a divorce. And if it's proven that you're cheating, you ain't going to win nothing. You're going to lose everything you got. That's what I mean. It don't make sense to even say stuff like that. The NFL, and they've done it before, the NFL cut him today. NFL will cut him tonight. They'll cut him before 6 o'clock. They don't care, man. They don't have no time for that. They don't have no time for no guy or whatever who can't control his woman. Or, let me check this out, or she's lying on him, right? Check that out. They don't have time for it. She could be lying on them. They don't care. Too much money, man. And they got to sell tickets, man. They got female fans. But I'm saying it like it's only women. There are men out there who don't go for this. There are men out there that don't go for that, man. And then you a black man too, Geno? Come on, man. You asking a lot, bro. There are people jealous of your job. They're jealous of the fact that you have such a wonderful opportunity. And yeah, they'll try to take it. They don't care. Their life ain't going right. They want to see you what you have taken from you. And that's why you do have to look at a guy like Russell. And because Russell understood this stuff. He wasn't trying to be like one of these stupid rappers. He wasn't trying to be like those absolute buffoons that minstrel show, Dean the Great and Adrian. Those are minstrels. Those are minstrels. And you see them constantly getting in trouble with who? Women. There's a rumor that they paid some woman off. And they got the money to do it. There's a rumor they had to give that woman some bread to shut her up. Absolute buffoons. And that makes guys think you can behave like that. And you can't behave like that, man. If you ain't a player, man, you need to just pick you a wife, man, and be done with that shit. Because you ain't a player. If you every other day the police outside your house and you call yourself you rotating women, you ain't got no rotation. That ain't got nothing to do with no rotation. The police, they don't have nothing to do with no rotation. The type of woman that's gonna try to undermine you, you don't even as a man. That's why you ain't a real one till you turn it down. That's why you gotta let her go. I don't care how good she is. If she trying to undermine what you're trying to do, you got to let her go. You got to get rid of her. NFL, there's a big issue for them. They can't have, this makes them look bad. A lot of the talk shows, there are people who don't even like the NFL. They're going to jump on this. This will be front page on The View. They're going to call all of these now national organization of women. They're going to call all of these people and they're going to come against Geno. And this is the problem with Geno. He's a sacrificial lamb. He's just not good enough. The NFL they can throw him to the wolves. He's I don't know how much longer he's got. He wasn't there. He just got traded. How much gas you think you're gonna get out of Geno? 5 games? They can sacrifice him. And like I said, they can sacrifice him. And next thing you know, Russell Wilson is now playing for the Jets. They don't need him. And that's why he should have been more careful. There's no reason his ex should have been on his property. Now, she says he's been doing this. Yeah, she says he's been going upside her head. So, yeah, they're dirty laundry, man. That's how that dirty laundry get put out. Some women will weaponize against a man. Women will do that in a minute. Women will provoke a man and then play victim. Well, let me show you something. We ain't watched the whole thing, but let me show you something. Here, check this out. The end result is this, though. Right here. Look at that. Look at that. You got to talk to them laws. You see that? You see that? Them white dudes. You're a rich black man, wealthy black man. You out there talking to them white boys. You don't know what they might do to you. You don't know. You don't know that. You don't know. And that's what I'm saying. To me, when a woman do this to you, that woman don't give a damn about you. As a wealthy black man, when a woman will have you deal with the police, racist white boys behind badges with bats, maybe even been cooked, might even be cooked up off of meth. And you got to go out there and deal with them. Now, next you know, they beating you, they throwing you to jail, man. They're taking you to jail. Hopefully he'll learn his lesson, though. Hopefully tomorrow he'll do everything he needs to solicit the courts and have his lawyers. He's a rich man. Have his lawyers go down there and set it up where she's trespassed from his property. She can't come on his property. He put a restraining order on her. All future relationships, right? All future meetups will be done via a court-approved liaison from him. Liaison. Man, you know I can't talk, right? So it's all set up official. You do that, and then you go on about your business, man. That's how you do it, man. Be a man about this. All them cars and stuff and bikes, man, fuck that. Sell one of them cars and protect your future. We got to stop being so stupid and cheap, man. This man got money. And you know, the only reason you letting your baby mama keep coming, you know what you're trying to do. You're trying to hit. That is it worth it? That's it. That's what I'm saying. Bro, you got to make good grown man decisions, man. You got to move away from that, man. Man, she cool, man. You know, she come by and bring the kid, man, you know. Nah, man, you know, she cool. And then now your ass messed up. Now you got to go in front of the law. Because you really on some thirsty shit. You really on some thirst bucket shit. Better let that go, man. You better let that go. And a lot of times people talk about a guy like Geno. Guys like him, they need friends. They need players. They need a player to help them out like this, man. Simply on how to deal with women, man. You need a player in your life to let you know about women. A player tell you, no, man, y'all broke up. So, you know, she be coming over there clowning. Yeah, don't bring them now, man. You got too much to lose. It's the NFL. They can't have you in the news. It's a slow time too. So they're gonna make a big deal. They're gonna eat off of this. They're gonna eat off this Geno Smith content for a week. It's gonna be on front page, New York Post, he's in New York. And they've already brought it up. A woman is accusing him of A, beating her, B, neglecting his kid, his special needs kid. That's terrible, man. That's your character, bro. That's terrible. We just talked about the measure of a man. That is terrible, bro. I mean, I'm not saying it's true. There's accusations that he's like that. That's terrible. And I hate to go here. I hate to go down this rabbit hole. But if your kid is special needs, no, I'm gonna stop. Let me stop because I'm gonna say the whole flick thing's watching the flick, but it, you know there needs to be a nanny there for one of them cars. The price of one of them cars, he could have a nanny there at least for the next 4 years for one of his cars. And it kills me how these wealthy dudes. It kills me how these dudes are wealthy. They can't find a quality woman. Why don't you go get you a nurse, man? Why don't you get you a regular schmegular female? Leave the strip clubs, leave the strippers alone. Leave the Insta chicks alone. Leave these women alone, man. That ain't for you. I think he smashed somebody's ex or something on the football team. I mean, you got, man, you got to raise your standards, man. Not because you got money, but because that's the type of man you are. As simple as that. Not because you got money, because you're the type of dude, you got high standards. Simple as that. You have very high standards. You're not easy. You're a woman coming into your home, she's gonna really be worthy. She's gonna really have to, and they understand that. In order for you to date her, she's gonna have to earn that opportunity. And she's gonna have to be used to something. All that profanity, you don't want her to have a mouth like that. F this and you don't see. That's what I'm saying. It's so much wrong with that. All of that profanity. And I'm dropping off the kid. Well, see, first of all, that ain't gonna. That would never be me anyhow. Right there. That ain't me. This wouldn't be me, man. See, I'm dropping out. You know what you can do? Take that kid to this location, and I'll get the kid from there, or I'll send the nanny down there. You deserve your privacy, man. I see the nice, beautiful house. You deserve your privacy. You're not married to her. You deserve your privacy, man. And this is how you lose your privacy. That thirst. I'm gonna tell you something. As if men do not get their thirst under control, it's gonna destroy you. Your thirst for women. We're as human beings, we have a very, very natural desire to procreate. It is how the species is maintained. It's in all of us. It's called, and it's attraction. That's why women are attracted to men that they don't even like, but they find themselves attracted to these men. It's a natural thing. Attracted to women. It's natural. You got to conquer that. You got to be in control of that. If you thirsty and you trying to hit and you letting your baby mama, because she done that before, you letting her drop the kid off and you want to do a quickie, and she done it a couple of times. And then all of a sudden you cut her off and you got another woman in there. What do you think she's going to do? She is going to switch up. She's going to find some reason to complain because she's going to realize she can't control you anymore. She knew that she had you, though. I mean, even though y'all weren't together and all of that, she knew that you couldn't, the box, you couldn't make it without that box. When you cut her off and you still let her come over there, which you shouldn't have done anyhow. She shouldn't know anything about you, man. She should be dealing with your nanny. You think these guys would learn, but a lot of them ain't gonna learn. They got to learn the hard way. Geno Smith. It doesn't say he was arrested. She called the police on him. That's him discussing the matter with 3 police. One of those cars, just one of those cars, is probably all 3 of their salaries combined. as a wealthy black man, you're rolling the dice that none of those cops don't get jealous of you and take a shot at you. You're taking a shot because now you got to deal with them. And you got a woman there who's accusing you of terrible things, criminal things, when she has no reason to really be on that property. And you get your lawyer out and you protect yourself. You trespass her. You hire a nanny. The day of the visit, the nanny comes to your place. It's a court-approved nanny. So guess what that also allows you to do? That allows you to play your video games. That allows you to do other things because the nanny's watching. The nanny's being paid to watch the kid and tend to that kid's needs. The nanny's being paid to do that. But when you sloppy with it, this is what you get. Your business get put out in the street. She probably done dropped that kid off, saw you was playing video games, dropped the kid off, probably saw you watching a flick. You probably was trying to get her in the mood. You had a flick going. This is a big issue for the NFL, man. We saw it with Ray Rice. It pretty much ended his career. The video came out and the commissioner said a suspension until, what did he get? He gave him a suspension until he notifies him when he could come back, which means he basically kicked him out of the league. He had about 3 years left. Ray Rice had a nice 3 years worth of gas left on him. He kicked him out. This is the game that this is why you can't play that game, man. And this is why you're a simp. If you believe that you can buy women. And yeah, there are some that'll sell you, they'll sell you some. But see, that's the desperate. These dudes are desperate. These dudes who run around here paying these women, they're desperate. That's desperation. They know they don't have a chance. And they come on the YouTube and they want to be lied to. They want somebody to lie to them and tell them that they're in demand with women because they got some money. That's not true. All of those women we see on Kendra G, the women got so many problems. The women that go on there and say they want a man making $200,000 a year. But look at all the problems the women have. Yeah, there are women out there who will deal with you for money, but you got to deal with their stuff. You got to deal with their issues and their baggage. Reach down there and hit the like button, man. Hit the like. Geno got into it with his baby mama.
She just called the police.
Gino just beat my ass. That's why.
She came in here and
I came in there, I put 7 down, and I left.
She just called the police.
Gino just beat my ass. That's why. You ran outside and attacked me.
Call the police, man. This is crazy.
You came outside and attacked me.
My family.
So I don't give a.
Leave my neighborhood.
You broke.
We edited that part out. There was a chase. So we just took it out. It looked like maybe some fighting. I don't know.
Move. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Get out of my car.
Yeah, see that right there. Right there. See, that's what I'm saying. Gina, look, man. Look, you know what? I don't care what people say. Gino bought this on himself, man. You all up in her car like that? You know what I'm saying? Why you keep letting that come by the house? You trying to smash? Well, this is what you get, bro. This is what you get. This is exactly what you get. You all up in her car. Why are you in her car? Why are you concerned about her car? You give her the child support and you get her off your property. Well, see this is what I'm saying. Now, he gonna find out the NFL don't play this. The NFL don't play this. You can have whatever kind of relationship you want. Okay, you and your wife, you and your girlfriend, y'all go at it. You know, and that's just how y'all do. Well, the NFL, she can't do that in the NFL. You cannot do that in the NFL. Okay, I'm surprised he can do it in that neighborhood. Them wealthy people, all that noise, they're gonna look outside the window. And let's be for real, there's some relationships where the men and the women, they have a acceptance where they put hands on each other. And then sometimes they start smashing, you know, a little bit after. But see, you can't do that. That's my point, is you cannot do that in the NFL because they have sponsors. And it's bad for their sponsors. You can't do that. And the fact that he got in that car, that's telling me right now. The fact that he got in that car, he's way too close to his baby mama. What were you checking her oil? Why are you doing all of that? Why are you even in the car? And see, a lot of these dudes, and they know it, a lot of these dudes still want to low key, even when they ain't with their baby mama, they want to control her, or they want to be the man in her life. Even if she send them to jail, even if she be dogging them out, they still want to say, hey, let me check your fluids. You know, stuff like that. And you can come over to bring the kid over. They still want to maintain that. And see, he got to let that go. And what do we talk about over here? You ain't a real one. We talk about it all the time. You ain't a real nigga until you turn it down. You guys think I've been playing. I'm the only, you know what, bro? And every day people see I'm the only dude that really be talking game, real game over here. You're not real until you got to let some of it you got to turn down, man. We get it as thirsty. I know you walk around these thirsty dudes, they'll smash anything. You can't be one of them, man. You in a different world. You live your world, your whole life is different. You can't let these women control you with access like that, because then they got you. And then you look at what you're risking. Look at what he's risking. And if it's some real players on the Jets, and it is, real players don't respect this shit. They don't respect the nigga who house in disorder. They can't respect the nigga who his house is fucked up. Real nigga look at Geno like, yeah, what's up, bro? Yeah, I saw the video. Yeah, your old lady sending you to jail and shit. That ain't my old lady. That's my ex. What the hell she doing? Why you all up in her car? Real dudes see shit like that. So, well, damn, well, you know, give her back to the game, nigga. What the fuck? You act like you trying to be a nigga still. Give a bitch back, bro. What's wrong with you niggas, man? I'm like, I play for the Jets, but you niggas, bro, y'all need to understand. Y'all niggas get to understand. You know, and that's what I'm saying, bro. A lot of these dudes don't want to lose. They get access to some box. They don't want to lose their box. They don't care. They'll go to jail for that. They'll do time just so they can, because they want to have that. They greedy. They greedy. What's up with your player? They greedy. They want the woman to themselves. They greedy. She can't be with nobody else. So her bad behavior they take, and you wind up getting locked up behind it. Now you're talking about millions of dollars, bro. Didn't Geno had one commercial out there. I think it was a a soup. I think he had a Campbell soup commercial. He gonna lose that. He gonna lose his Campbell soup commercial. You guys got to deal with women from a position that they want you, man, and stop tricking and buying them. You got to do that, man. Your game is sloppy, man. This sloppy game too. All up in that car. What you in the car for, bro? Y'all ain't together no more, but you ain't together with her, but you act like her man. Yeah, what you trying to do? You like to me, you trying to go to jail. Let that baby mama man go out here and find her another man. If you want to do it, let her introduce. Go out there, take some pictures with him. Say, yeah, I'm NFL quarterback. They be like, oh man, I'm impressed. Let them do that. And just say something like, yo, man, my kid, live with her. I need you to take good care of her and my kid, man. Just say something like that and be done with it. You don't all up in the car, checking her oil, under the car, wrenches, jacking up, changing the brakes. And she's sending your ass to jail. And she putting y'all personals on the internet. She putting your personals, knowing who you are, knowing you can't afford this type of bad publicity. She putting your personals on there. Bro, that's what I'm saying. You guys don't know when you already lost a woman. When you lost a woman, man, you got to get rid of the woman. If you lose her, you lost her. If you lose her, you lost her, nigga. If you lose her, you lost her. When you done lost her, guess what? You're going to lose something else. Your freedom. But leave that woman alone. You better leave that one, man. Come on, man. When a man gonna wake up to this? When a man gonna wake up to the world, man? If you lose her, you lost her. Stop taking that shit personal. I mean, I don't even think it's nothing to be ashamed of. If you lose her, you lost her. Everything was cool, man. When we first met, la 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 la. We did this and that, la la la. We had a baby, la 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 la. But things going a different direction. I knew something. We broke up, but she still want me, man. So she'll come over late at night, and we'll play house and have fun, and we co-parent, but I'm still hitting it, man. See that's and see if you lose her, you lost her, right? Let her go. Don't let her do that to you, man. You're a real one now. You're a thoroughbred out here. You go get you another woman. That's how you do that. You go get you if she come by I wouldn't let her come by my house. But when you see her again, let her see how you working. Okay, we did something, but it didn't go right. But look this, I leveled up. Let her know that. You see this right here? You see how fine she is? You take pictures with her boyfriend and shit, be like, oh yeah, you ain't never took pictures with an NFL. Come on, man, I take pictures. Yeah, you show them love. You don't care. You let her know. You don't care who she fucking. Why do you care? And he all up in the car, man. Man, it's just this is whack, bro. When I saw this part of the video,
Move. Yeah, look at you. Look at you.
How you gonna get all up in that woman's car, man? And you claiming y'all ain't together? You deserve this, man. You just doing too much, bro. You doing too much. And you know what? And you giving her the motivation to fight for you like that. Because you acting, you right with her. Just like she sent you to jail, bro, and she sent the message, you need to send her ass to jail. You trespass her. And from the courts, she can't come on your property, bro. You send a message. And you tell her you need to get a goddamn mechanic. What you talking about your engine light on? Yeah, well, listen, check it out. Why are you telling me this? Well, I know you used to. Okay, you're right. I used to, but You need to go to a mechanic and say, oh, let me tell you something. Listen, we're not together. We can co-parent. You cannot control your emotion. You've shown that in the past. I don't. I have a career. It's a big deal how I present myself to the world, and I cannot let you mess that up. So if you think it's fucked up for me to do what I'm doing, think it's fucked up. That's how you handle that. That's how you handle it. If you lose her, you lost her. That's how you do it. Real motherfuckers go up in the Jet locker room, be like, "What's up, bro? What's up? Yo, man, I saw your baby mama with this other dude. Okay, you ain't still trying to hit that though. Nah, man. If you lose her, you lost her. You know what I'm saying? All right, I feel you, man. And you know what? That dude gonna run hard on them routes. He gonna know he got a player back there throwing that football. That dude gonna be going deep. He be like, what? Another touchdown. You had your best career in the world, but doing this simp shit, getting locked up, you all up in a car, you're gonna be benched, bro, by halftime of game 2. And you got to get with it, man. You got to have a natural appeal to these females. They got to feel you, bro. And I hate to say this, and I don't want to say this, but even when you wrong, you right. Got to get that shit through your head. When even you wrong, you right. You can stand on that shit. Say, man, I wish ain't no motherfucker I fuck with would ever even think of calling no laws on me. Are you nigga? Is you crazy? So if anything, that bitch will fight for me. Man, I could be out here hanging out with these motherfuckers, and if a pit bull came running over here, that bitch would lose her life fighting that pit bull for my safety. Yeah, they understand me, bro. That shit you talking about getting locked up, that's your business. Man, when we gonna level up as men, man? When we gonna stop taking these L's? When we gonna stop taking these L's and just giving up everything? And letting these women come all on our property, letting these women videotape us, letting these women cost us our millions of dollars. And then we all up in our car like we they man and shit like that. You tell a chick up front, if I'm him, I'm like, what you talking about? Yo, engine light on, what you telling me for? Look, we ain't together. Why you want me to be your man so bad when you know damn well we don't fuck with each other like that no more? Why you keep trying to do that to me? That's how you say that. That's how you say that. And you say, you know what? I know we did some shit in the past, but you know what? That shit over with. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna put that paperwork on you. Do not come on this property. I'm gonna trespass you, and I'm gonna put a restraining order on you. And you'll be notified by the courts where to drop the kid off. And all the child support will stay just like it's been or whatever. But from this day forth, I got a career in the NFL. I cannot afford to lose my career messing with you. You got temper problems. You really jealous. You want me back. You keep trying to come over here in shorts. You keep trying to come over here, trying to seduce. They can't do that. And that's what I'm saying. That's why being a player saves a lot of niggas. You know that if you did choose to be a player and work on being a player, you'll save yourself from a lot of problems, man. What's up with you, Miss Lacey? If you lose her, you lost her. That's how you look at that shit, man. Stop taking that shit personal. Be a real motherfucker out here. Hold your head up high. If you lose her, you lost her. And if you're a real one, that's how you talk to other players. You say, what you nigga come at you talking about some what about her, bro? Well, man, your ex, what about her? You ain't never lost a bitch, nigga? Fuck wrong with you? What, am I supposed to change my life or some shit? Fuck you mean? Yeah, of course I'm not depressed about it. What about it? They come, they go. Yeah, and I know you the type of nigga that shit, you fucked up. You'll be having a bout of depression. I know you would. That's the difference between us, nigga. I'm a real one. I was built for this shit. If you lose her, you lost her. What's up with your do business?
What's good with you, play?
What's up with you, player?
Man, just chilling, player. Man, it's a good late night show, man. This is interesting, man. It is with these guys. Geno Smith. He never came across as that type of individual, but you never know what goes on in people's personal life. It kind of remind me of the PJ Washington situation when he got into it with Brittany Renner. It was pretty much the same thing. So I mean, I, you know, he's 35. I just looked him up. When you get past 30, man, you got to let this kind of stuff go, man. You know,
You got
the
to
NFL.
protect. You got if you're a Geno, if you anybody in the NFL, I don't care if you're a third string backup. You got to
Hmm.
protect your brand. You got to look at yourself as the NFL shield. You can't do nothing to mess that up because that's generational wealth. You keep talking about some box. You know what? If you struggle with women, maybe stay single, man. Do your whole career and get that money, and then you can start dealing with women. On the other side, you retired or you done with the NFL, but don't do it while you playing, man.
Yeah, man, that's just a low blow because I mean, I'm pretty sure he was going to start because I mean, I would have looked up the roster, but I mean, I don't even see anybody on that team that was going to start over him. I mean, he was playing pretty good when he was with Seattle, and he was with the Raiders as well. But yeah, I mean, you're right, man. You got to protect your career, man, if that's what you want to do. And a lot of dudes got to stop being so attached to the wrong women, man. Like you said, man, you got to pick, the right woman when you're a certain type of dude. I mean, all of us need to pick the right woman, but it's like, dang, like, how long are you gonna, how long does it, take, for you to learn, man? You don't have to do all of that with these women, man. I don't want to be around a woman that's gonna have me smacking her in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they may deserve it,
You're
but I
right.
mean,
Well,
you,
you
you
can't.
don't
You're
have to
right.
do that.
Well, you can't be in a relationship like that, and you don't want to be. You don't want to be around no woman
Nah,
that
man.
puts your life in danger. Look at this shit right here. You're a black man in America, and this woman puts you in a situation right here, right there. That's your
Mhm.
life. For a black man, you risking your life talking to three cops, bro. And this man's a multimillionaire.
Yeah,
One of them cars, one of his cars is worth more than all three of their salaries.
yeah,
This year's salary. You don't want them people on your property, man. But she sent them people on your property. And
yeah.
you know,
See,
you
that's
you you, you want to hope that they're gonna do their job, but how you know they're gonna do their job? How you know one of them white dudes might not get jealous and mad and be like, "Who is this rich?" You know what? Hey, Mr. Gino, yeah, you wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm still talking. I'm still talking. Well, we need to run down. We need to do this, and next thing you know, they done jammed you up out here. That's what I'm saying, and it's because of her.
yeah, man. You can't let that happen, man. And another thing, you're right. Another thing, before you even have to go through that, sometimes it's all right to chop it up with the chick. I mean, especially if she's your baby mom. So it's like if you got situations that go on like this, that means that neither one of them care about each other. You know what I'm saying? Which is going to affect the kid or whatever. So to avoid stuff like this, try to talk to your baby mama and calm her down. But when you got one like that, yeah, you might as well just wait for the cops outside, man. Like, yeah, you got to take accountability. Yeah, man, I had to smack her in them. But I'm not condoning it, but unfortunately, these type of things happen, man. And I'm kind of
Yeah.
tired of seeing it myself,
Yeah.
But we can't control people.
Miss Lacey, that's offensive. I don't like that, Miss Lacey. Miss Lacey, I'm who I am. I don't like that either, man. She said I'm role playing. No, I'm who I am, Miss Lacey. Not playing any role. I'm me, just like you are you.
What does she mean by that role playing?
Because we do a lot of politics over here, and we talk about other things. But then when you start getting into the game side, I don't know why they think I got it. It's in me, bro. It's in my blood, and it's in my history. But you just don't see it. You're right, Miss Lacey. And it ain't, believe me, Miss Lacey, it's real. Let me warn you of that, young lady.
Yeah.
This shit real over here. Don't play with no fire, baby. There you go. You don't play with fire. You gonna get burned. What's up
Hmm.
with your freeze pop?
Hey, peace, fellas. What's going on?
Yeah, yeah, it was good. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Shout out to Philly, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
uh-huh.
that was good with you.
I know it's on late night tip. Good show.
Yeah.
I only been listening like the last 15 minutes. I don't know exactly. I've been trying to see exactly what happened. On the shoulder. What are we doing? On the shoulder. Oh, so I was just
Geno
trying to see.
Smith and his baby mama got into some type of fight. She went live and said
Hey,
he beat
Tracy,
her.
you with us?
Let me. She went live and said he beat her up, and then they got back into more fights. On the video, I deleted a portion that may have been. It wasn't. You couldn't see it, but you could hear it. And these YouTube things, so I took that piece off, and I continued the video. But within the video, there, and we're focused a little bit on this. He gets in her car, and makes me wonder what's really going on there because it don't make sense. If it's someone you don't want in your property, in your life, why are you getting in her car? That's not your car. Why do you feel a responsibility to check her fluids? Maintain, check, take care of her car. So that, and I know a lot of these dudes out here are very thirsty niggas. And they would risk their freedom and future over a female, over some box.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I think that's Geno. And I think that's what a lot of people get. And see, that's what I'm saying. That's where the simps get upset because I'm just trying to tell you, a lot of you guys, look, this simp shit, you got to get up out of that, man. If you're a simp, man, go ahead and get married. You're a simp, leave these women alone. How about that? You got two choices. You're looking at the flicks. You're a simp, look at the flicks. The flicks can't call no laws on you.
Nah, I don't.
What? What? Do business. Flick can't get you locked up.
I was just saying. I mean, dudes are still gonna want to get physical, with the human interaction. Now you don't need. I mean, I get it. It's necessary, but you still want to, be with a woman for real. The flicks is just fantasy. You know what I mean? But I got you though.
What's up with you, Jonathan? Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, you can't. Your phone ain't okay. His mic's fucked up. He done unplugged his mic. I can look and tell that.
Mm,
I don't know what to tell you, brother. But no, this ain't the way you go, man. This is the wrong thing to do.
hmm
Women come, they go.
Yeah.
You look at a guy, look at Steph, was it Stephon Diggs? Look at Stephon Diggs. Look at Stephon Diggs. See, look at the difference. Stephon got the women complaining about him. You see what I'm saying? You got all these thirsty dudes. They complaining about the women. Stephon got the women complaining about him. You can't be out here catching feelings like that, man.
Oh man, you got to stop it at the root. You got to pay attention to the woman, like, especially when she get mad. It's like you got to put that in control, so you don't have to deal with outside influence. Her friends, family members, cops, and all this kind of. A lot of dudes, you have to learn how to communicate with them because a lot of times that's probably all they want anyway. But like this chick said on the video, she was dropping off their kid. It's a possibility he didn't want her to do that. She probably came over there on her own free will. So, but even with that, it's like it's ways to do that, because I know you live in a gated community. I mean, how did she even get through, security? So I mean,
He let her in there. I suspect he smashed. He's still off and not all the time, off and on. So he let her come all on the to the home and they just fell out, man. And it's in a position where you can lose too much. That's what I'm saying. That's why you got to turn it down. That's why you got to you ain't a real nigga until you turn some pussy down. That's what we've been preaching here.
Yeah.
You ain't real if you ain't, and I ain't trying to hate on Geno, but he ain't a real nigga. So he got to pay. He got to pay in a lot of ways. He got to actually, from the standpoint, he really got to pay. You know what I mean? Because he ain't no real one.
So I mean, did he get arrested or did they just come and
Oh,
did
they
he put
might
his
have. I don't know. I don't know. It didn't say he did. We probably find out in the morning.
that's just
Yeah, I
not a
just
good
think
look,
that
man.
most of it, somebody told them that all your charm and charisma can run through your money, and that's not true, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's something you got to have before the money.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing too, I think these guys don't understand, man. Sometimes a woman, just because you sleep with her, she could be jealous of your success, man. And she'll try to
Mm-hmm.
destroy you.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You worth 50 million, you dating a hairdresser, man. That is sometimes, man, they
No,
don't,
no,
you know what I mean?
no, Freeze, they want to claim you. We talk all this time about guys who chase women and dudes whining. You go on these panels, dudes whining about what they ex did, their wife did, and whine. But there's actually a reality that the women want you, and they will stake a claim on you because they want you. And that's what I'm saying. And that's where you get now you're looking at this, oh, any woman that puts you in harm's way, she don't want you now. A real player picks up on that quick.
Hmm.
You don't have to get sent to jail. He just said, damn, wait a minute, you did that to me? Okay. And after that, that woman won't have opportunity to do that to you again because you're like, nah, man. No, sir, you'll never do that to me again.
Now, do they want you or do they want your resources?
Yeah.
Resources.
Like they want to claim your resources as theirs. Like they don't want you spreading your resources with other women. So this is my man,
And you know they
and
you know they love that.
I want to take advantage of his resources, not you.
You could have
Ah,
$300 million in the bank and you can go to Miami and y'all ain't even together. You got a chick you smashing in your hometown and you say, I'm going to Miami for the weekend. You could be on your Instagram taking her shopping and doing shit with her. And when you get back, that chick gonna be all over you, upset. And you said, well, what do you mean? That little taste of money, that wasn't nothing. She gonna be mad you gave her anything. And then you remind her, say, well, hey, officially we're not together. And then that's gonna be a lot of profanity and attacks because she wants you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, it's just unfortunate, man. It's gonna continue to happen, man, because a lot of women are in some tough situations. So yeah, they're gonna act a complete fool, with guys that are very, very well off. And you really don't even have to be that well off. They just want to act a fool. That's just all there is to it, Platinum, because the dudes don't be having them in check. See, I'm not gonna let any woman come around me acting a fool. I'm gonna set you straight immediately.
Mm-hmm.
You got to
And
get
you ain't
inside her brain. Like you're
well,
not
you,
doing
you
that.
ain't you're not coming on my property.
Mm-mm.
And let me tell you what you learn. This is the thing. When you just open like that, and I get it, man. I'm a black man and classism and all that stuff. But no, a woman has to understand that moments with me are precious.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you're not going to come on my property unless you're on your best behavior. Period. End of discussion.
Man.
And
hey,
that's at all times.
hey, fellas, can I ask y'all a question? Well, how old is Gino, man? About
30,
28.
35. No, he's 35.
Oh, he's 35. Oh, wow, wow. I bet he would know better by now. Because some of these guys been coddled since they was probably like junior high school, and they didn't get a chance to really develop that part of themselves. They always had the best of everything because they've been, talented, and they just didn't get a chance to develop, man. And now you see the end result of that.
That's what I'm
There's no
saying.
way she. Go
No,
ahead.
no, go ahead.
Go
No,
ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I'm just saying, he's 35 years old, man. And he did what? Platinum. I,
We're gonna watch the video. Hold on.
I thought he was in his 20s. He did what?
Yeah, we're gonna
Go
play the
ahead, bro.
video. Hold up. Here we go. Hold up. Let me get this thing right here. Fair use, fair use. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead for extra bar security. How about that? We're gonna drop that over there. Fair use, fair use.
She just called the police.
Gino just beat my ass. That's why.
She come in here and
I came in there, I put 7 down, and I left.
She just called the police.
Gino just beat my ass. That's why. You ran outside and attacked me.
Call the police, man. This is crazy.
You came outside and attacked
Away
me.
from my family.
So I don't give a.
Leave my neighborhood.
She out of shape too, man. She's small. She's a thin woman. But yeah, that's when you breathing like she's out of shape, bro. Bad.
You broke.
She one of those women who can't run. Like, you know, when they run, their legs go, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. When she
Yeah,
run, yeah, she one of those women. And she can't run. She came like around the track. She couldn't even make it halfway, 3/4 of the way. And you see she be winded. And you be like, damn, you this out of shape?
Yeah, you know, her adrenaline is running too, you know. I mean, like I said, we didn't really see him hit her. So, I mean, that's what she said. I mean, I guess we got to believe it, I guess. You know, I really don't trust too many women anyway. So, because she could be lying about that. He probably just pushed her around or something. You never know with these chicks.
Yeah. But the NFL gonna do their own investigation anyhow. So
Yeah, man. And they still got to pay him, you know, even if they do cut him, they still got to pay him because he signed a contract. But it's like,
actually they don't have to pay him. If he broke the law, they don't have to pay you.
well, that depends on if you
He
have a
violated the
guaranteed
contract. Well,
contract.
if in that writing, if you violate the contract, you void the contract.
Possibility. Yeah. Yeah. I hear
It's like a
that.
morality clause, right? Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yep. Can't do that. You know what? And this is what people got to understand. You know why they got that? Because they trying to make money doing this stuff. They got advertisers. They have women fans. They can't allow guys to be brutes in the NFL. It's not to say there are not guys like that, but they can't be going to jail. And they certainly can't be they can't be public. It can't be, doing it because the NFL has to show that they're serious about stuff like that.
Yeah. Damn, man. That's because, I mean, a lot of guys thought he was done anyway. But, you know, they gave him a second chance, man. I mean, he was playing with so many teams. Played with New York at one time. I mean, I know the Jets, but, you know, he was with the Giants one time. It's like, oh, man. But you can't take the woman off the hook as well. So it's like, no one is perfect, but it's like, man,
Well,
you
do
got to
business.
control your situation,
This
man.
video do business. She's not being she's not doing anything to him other than foul language, but do business. If he wants her off his property, okay, look, we right by it. If he wants her off his property, look at this.
Move. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Get out of my car.
Bet you.
Get out of my car. Stop.
Get up.
Yeah, why would you get inside her car? That's her car, but whether you bought it or not, it's hers, probably in her name. And it looks like, it was some fighting or some, arguing. And then it shows, next thing you see is the police, and she's videotaped that, and she's upset with you. So I'm saying If you break up, right, let it stay broken up. But I know, I mean, I hate to say it, I don't know Geno. I don't know him. But when you're a thirsty dude, man, box that has a certain value to it, man. You don't want to give up no box. So you'll go through hell and high water to get some box, bro. You'll take a lot of abuse from a woman just to have access to the bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you was gonna say something, freeze part.
Now I was just gonna say, Flat, you need to repeat that. Do it 3 times like Umar, man, so they can get it.
Well, um, as a man, whether you like it or not, especially when you have that type of job or you're a supervisor, you know what the policies are. You can't, if you were in a relationship and it's real toxic, but you cool with it, you can't let the world know you in that type of relationship because the world's gonna judge you. And as a man, you just got to take care of your house. If I'm out here claiming I'm a player and I'm getting locked up every other week, motherfucker gonna be like, man, how you a player? Every bitch you fuck with send you to jail, nigga. You ain't no motherfucking player. You're a clown,
Psycho,
nigga.
man. Yeah, man.
You a clown. No, they're gonna look at me like you're a clown. Nigga, tell me you a player.
It's crazy, man. Just be bugging out, man. Yeah, I just can't deal with it, Platinum. I mean, the last 2 chicks I dealt with, they had them problems, man. And once you catch them on certain days and they start showing their true colors, it's like the red flag. Got to let you go.
Mm-hmm.
They just be you got to stop it before the violence come. Drinking and smoking, they carrying guns. They out of control. And you can't be around that kind of stuff. You want you a woman that's just real nice and cool
You need
and
to
quiet sometimes.
and do business as a man. Do business. You need to get you a quality woman, right? Like a little church woman to
Mm.
raise your babies and come home to a clean house. She don't drink. All she do is read the Bible. Um, you want that? No. Okay. Let me see. Let me make my point. You want that, and if you're a dude, you old street dude. You old you're a douchebag. You ain't shit. When you know in your heart, I ain't shit. I like ratchet pussy. You could go out there and deal with that, but at least you got at the house all the things you need. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Too many guys mix you mix oil and water. You bring the ratchets into your lifestyle, and the ratchets gonna destroy you because they ratchets. They don't know how to act
Well,
around nothing. They're ratchets. Everywhere you go, she ordered chicken wings. She's ratchet. You can't take her nowhere without her wanting to give me some chicken wings in front. Like, have you ever left the ghetto? Everywhere we go, you order the same thing.
chicken wing, but lemon pepper. Let me see. Or you can get a professional. I mean, a woman that got some type of. If you're a million, what I would do is I give me a woman that holds some type of professional license, and if she get in any type of trouble, she would have to face some sort of ethics board or something, and possibly lose her license. I lose her credentials or something. I can't just
Hmm.
be with
Hmm.
any type of any woman just because it's a
Hmm.
woman. That's stupid.
Hmm. And if your baby mama will call laws and stuff, just off the fact that you can't afford to deal with the laws, you got to leave her alone. Now, whatever y'all do, see, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be in a relationship that's toxic and violent. I wouldn't be in that. Some dudes are in that, and women accept it. They are flirting with their freedom, but they get away with it. A lot of times, the neighbors call. They fight so much that the neighbors call the police. But them, the individuals, him or her, they would never do that to each other.
They playing. I seen guys doing DoorDash that had their girlfriend. The guy be driving and the girlfriend take the food up to the
Yep,
door.
I've seen. Yep, seen that. Yep,
So you
had that
mean to tell
happen
me
here.
he get more cooperation than the multimillionaire?
Hmm.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
I've
crazy.
had it happen a bunch of times, man. It'll say the person who's going to deliver it. It'll have a picture of that person's face, and the person at the door is a dude. And then you look out, and you can see that person is in the car. I don't know. I mean, maybe a lot. Maybe they're sharing gas, or maybe they just want to ride with each other. They want to spend time together.
Mm,
Right? It ain't no one. I mean, I've seen that happen a bunch of times.
that's crazy, man.
You can't deal with women that want to send you to jail, man. That's a woman that don't care about you.
And she really don't.
That's
And, and,
facts, bro.
and when you got money but no attraction from women, man, you got to figure that one out, man, because you got the money, but the problem is money don't satisfy women like that. You just don't satisfy them because you're not what you're not. They're incomplete dealing with you because all you got is some money. You don't have the masculinity. You don't have the pull. You don't bring up their desire to be with a man. You don't initiate that at all.
Yeah, bottom line, man, based on my experience, man, some women they just want to act a fool, man. And there's always, decent brothers they got to go through it. But like Freeze Pop said, she could be with a dude that ain't really, the normal type of dude or whatever, and he getting all the cooperation, man. It's crazy, bro. It's really insane. Even when you know
Mhm.
people like that personally, it's like, man,
Well,
Yeah, but they got to be a hurt piece though. They got to hurt for you to have the money and you can't figure it out. Uh, that got to hurt too, man. Like you know what I mean? We all got egos, man. Let's be honest.
mm,
I mean, you got to say to yourself, like, damn, man, like I don't know where to go from here. I got the money. Oh, oh, be careful, y'all. Watch out, Wallace, watch out.
yeah, I
Let me
mean,
go,
it's
y'all.
crazy, man. It's crazy when you think about it because it's so many guys that got all kinds of dudes, man. I even, work with dudes that was spazzing out. I seen it, live in person, man. You'd be like, you're not going to be able to get the job done if you don't get off the phone, man.
Mm,
You hang up the phone, dog. You got to
mm.
stay focused, man. Like seriously, man. And then sometimes they'll try to get at you, like, it's my phone. You can't tell me what to do. Yeah, I'm not trying to do that, man. But I'm looking at you. You can't concentrate because the woman got you bugging out. Just hang up the phone, man.
I went to CVS, and she was a nice looking woman. She was checking me out. I mean, no, she was checking me out like as far as the products I had. She wasn't looking at me on no other shit, like right. So, but I noticed she was a very pretty chick. So automatically do business. You know what I said?
Mm.
I said, damn, that's a pretty girl right here. And I said, I know it's a nigga running around here somewhere. And sure enough, do you know what I did? I said, I gotta know how to do it. I put my stuff on the counter. And she was like, okay, you know. And then I did this right here, do business. I turned my head 360 degrees, and there was a nigga off in the cut, like he was reading a magazine. I said, man, get your ass out of here. These niggas will lose their jobs, man, over these women. They so thirsty. They so scared these women gonna sleep with another man, brother. They don't even get no sleep. They go to work and fall asleep at the job.
When he was keeping tabs on her. Yeah, I know what you
Hmm.
mean. Stalkers, man. Yeah.
Hmm. She going home, nigga in the parking lot,
Yeah.
nigga looking at you when he drop off. You be like, what? Who is this? Do you know? Like you don't even know this dude. He looking at you hard. You say to the woman, who is that? Oh, don't worry about him. That's my man. Why are you looking at me? Oh, don't pay him no attention.
Yeah, it's
There's
tough,
some
man.
thirsty dudes out there, man, and they gonna lose, and they do get fired.
Yeah.
Guy kept falling asleep. He had a job. He had a job in the warehouse. He had met some chick. I guess he met her at CVS. They smashed. This dude literally lost his job because he kept falling asleep. He was on a forklift. Good, decent job, right? For no a blue collar guy, no
Yeah.
college. He kept falling asleep on, and they had to fire him, man, because he wouldn't get no sleep because he kept going up to her job in the daytime watching niggas.
Oh my God.
And the nigga had American Home and Gardens. I'm like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Nigga had that. I said, you don't read no shit like that. Nigga, you faking. You up here watching
Right,
this chick,
right.
bro. Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just tough, man. It's tough to see that or deal with that. I just don't get it, man. Some people they just love toxicity, man. But with somebody like Geno, even Terrell Owens went through the same, similar. It's just so many guys. I just don't get it. And you got some guys that, like you said, like when they move, like players. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take care of home, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see what's so hard about that.
That's the way it is, man. And if they out of control, you want to get rid of them. But see, where I know he's still smashing, he got in that car. So he sort of got what he deserved, bro. And
Damn.
when you ain't her man no more, let her man do the rest.
Oh
Stop
yeah.
trying to be her man.
Yeah, I know what you mean too, man. Some guys can't let their baby mamas go, man. You just can't do it. Even if he got someone, well, she may have someone. They just feel like they own the chick in a sense. It's like, nah, dog.
Hey man, y'all ain't together, man. Don't be with her. And it ain't to be mean to her, but don't treat her like she your woman. And I get it, the nice guy effect. I get it. That's Geno. But you gotta be careful with that because this is what happens when you play that nice guy role. This is what you get right here. See that?
Yeah,
You get them laws.
and they deep on him too.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for the run nowhere?
Hit the link, Lacey. I'll tell you, hit the link.
Yeah, she might as well come up. Yeah,
Yeah, you might as well. We just up. But when all is said and done, the NFL don't have. See, this is what I'm saying. That commissioner, all those head coaches, Jerry Jones, they don't have no time for no shit like this. They don't. They got too much going on. They can't afford no clown shit like this. So they look at this as like, you ain't even fit to play in the NFL because you messing with our money.
yeah.
We can't help you can't get no woman. That's your fault. But you messing with the bag.
She losing their minds, man. It's just, some people. I mean, like I said, no one is perfect, but I mean, like I said, you're 35, man. You should know better, dog. Should know better, man. That's damn, bro.
Well, he got you gotta let it go, man. I know you want it, but you gotta let it go. And he risked everything for that, man. That's why I'm saying you guys overvalue sexual access, and they risk too much. And you think Geno's a ladies' man a little bit?
I mean, possibly. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I say he ain't never been no difficult, person to deal with. I mean, he wouldn't even be playing quarterback if he was that, serious with him. But these conversations are important. So brothers like yourself, and others can help people, man. That's what it's all about, man. You can't get the big head and think that no one can tell you anything. So I mean, hopefully Geno, maybe one day listen to this and learn from it, because it's just not going to work well for any man. Not being able to not control the woman in the sense, but you need to control the situation, because when the cops come, that's it, man. You're gonna have to take accountability. That's it. And put them cuffs on you.
Well, I don't think he's a ladies' man. So I can see why he don't want to give. He don't want nothing to get away from him. But what he's got to understand, he's risking too much.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with
Mm-hmm.
that. You're risking too much, man,
Mm-hmm.
and you got
Mm-hmm.
to pay court cost, and he probably already paying her. Man, you just asking,
Mm-hmm.
for drama. I just don't get it, man. He definitely need to stop messing with them ratchets, though. You need to like you said, get him a little chick that work at a flower shop or something. Like,
Yep. Yep. Or at the stadium. At the stadium.
perfect.
Mhm. They do charity work. You can get them a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Get them a professional woman, man, who has something to lose too, as opposed to a chick you met on the interwebs, and then she come over there with her phone trying to put your business out.
Yeah, I think Shorty trying to get at you, but she's scared to get on the
No, she's
camera,
been
though.
coming over here forever, man. Nah, we cool. Miss
Oh,
Lacey, hit the link. I don't know why she's doing all that. Well, Miss Lacey, you'll never find out if you don't hit the link.
right.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is, but no, she's been over here for years, off and on. And we're happy that she comes over here, but we are doing a slow night. I'll answer your questions. You do not have to come up here, but if you want to know the answer, you can get the answer. But
Yeah,
here-
we're personal shopper. You heard from her lately?
and I heard from Personal. Personal got mad and jumped off the in it first. She got mad, man, and hey, man, I don't know. She I don't know what she's doing, but she got mad. I don't know what she got mad. Well, I don't know. I think she got. It was probably misinterpretation. She just got mad, man, and then I ain't seen her. I ain't heard from her. So I mean, she doing her own thing. That's how YouTube goes. Sometimes you can go to a channel, and then you and the host, y'all just have a disagreement, and you just go. You know what I'm saying? You just move on.
Yeah, yeah. It comes with the territory. I get it.
And sometimes for me, I'm a different type of dude. Sometimes I'll accept things. And then when I go stream another stream, I'm just not going to accept that. And that's where there's conflict because people get used to doing stuff. And then you say, no, not today. I'm not going to. You've been up here clowning. I let you get away with it. Not today. You see what I'm saying? Well, I've been doing it. No, well, you ain't going to be able to do it today. And then people just fall out.
Yeah, yeah. That's what's up. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on play. It getting kind of late, man. I'll holler at you.
Okay, brother. Yeah, he gonna have to deal with that, man. You got Jerry Jones, you got all these owners, that's a lot of money. They can't have Fox News and they can't have all of these news organizations saying that the NFL is soft on domestic violence. You see what I'm saying? And Geno is expendable. So that's what I'm saying. Geno, it's not like Geno is some third year quarterback who got 10 more years of good, No, he's expendable. He's old. And they can replace him like that. So they looking at it. It's going to affect his future. They are looking at it. Like the stream, man. They're going to take a look at allegations of abuse. She's accused him of physically beating her. She's accused him of neglecting their special needs kids. Her kid. You got a lot of people who have special need kids. That's the NFL. That's charity. A lot of people who are going through that, and you can't have a guy. I'm not saying it's true, but you can't have a guy playing in the NFL and his characters like that. You can't do that. That's bad for business. People are going to give him, well, a lot of people, not all, are going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But no, that's bad for business, man. Say you doing what? You disrespecting him because he's I mean, is any of that stuff true that she's saying? People gonna want to know, is any of that true? If any of that true, oh, she's not telling the truth. So what do you mean? How much time do you spend with your kid? I didn't know you had a special needs kid. How much time? When last time you seen him? What are you doing for? Yeah, they're gonna hit him with all them questions. What's his name? How old is he? People going to approach Geno and say, hey, I have an organization dealing with special needs kids. Can we get you to come in and speak? That's what I'm saying. And that's because of her. That means so because of her, it's going to be a different lens looking at them. When you look at this world, man, we don't live forever. But we different types of dudes. She can have had it. We a different type of dude. She can take her little box wherever she came. I'll never have to see her no more. I'm Gucci. I'll make this little $35 million, man. I'm Gucci as hell. I retire from the NFL. Go live my life.
Hey, Platt, did you hear about the conspiracy that's going on with the Philadelphia Eagles and A.J. Brown and Hassan Reddick? You hear about that?
No, I haven't heard about it.
All right, so some time ago, you know A.J. Brown, right? Star wide receiver. The Philadelphia Eagles just traded to the Patriots. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, his Mercedes Benz was stolen. Um, this happened about a year ago. So come to find out, him and another one of the linebackers on the team was messing with the same girl. So now the conspiracy is Hassan Reddick got some of his goons to steal the car.
Okay.
So, I'm just like, okay, so, I'm looking at these, these athletes, man, and they going through it over these chicks, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of stuff that we don't even know about. They all sharing the same woman. They all running around in the same circles. And you would think they would learn by now, but apparently not, man. They losing careers and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Because think about this: if that's proven true about Hassan Reddick, he's gonna lose his career. That's a felony. You can't get
Well,
somebody to steal a rival's car because y'all messing with the same woman.
well, they can replace Hassan Reddick. I mean, see, this is the thing. That commissioner, he don't play,
Yeah,
so they'll just get rid of him. They don't care. If you want to be a thug, they're gonna
yeah,
let you in the NFL. They don't care. Well, they can replace it. They replace them every year. They bring new guys in. If you're
yeah,
more concerned with being a thug in the streets, and got women, you fighting over women, and that's what I'm saying. You got to understand NFL and the NBA, but the NFL is about men and masculine men. If you're a dude and you weak for pussy, they don't want you in there.
yeah.
You just can't be like that, man. Women come and they go. You can't risk damaging the NFL shield because you want to do some dumb shit.
Yeah. What about this conspiracy theory? I'm putting my tinfoil kufi on today. All right. So if a team really wanted to get rid of you, okay, so the contract is probably insured. So even if they have to cut you, they probably got some type of insurance that will pay the contract out. So they probably can even make some money on it. So they instead of actually cutting you, they can get some chick to just say something, accuse you of something, give her a little couple dollars, and then you use that as a reason to cut you. I'm not saying that's what happened here, but I'm like, well,
Well, that's why as a
you got,
man, you got to be careful dealing with women.
yeah,
You can't go into you really can't go into life. But let's go with the NFL and NBA. You can't go into the NBA thinking you're gonna smash a lot of instant thoughts, and you're gonna date strippers, and you're gonna date this chick got a baby by this NBA player. You can't do that because what's gonna happen is somebody's going to set you up. You're wide open. You can't do that.
don't
Somebody's
forget the rappers platinum.
Somebody gonna set you up. Yeah, there you go. Well, see, a rapper is different. The rapper can do it because a rapper, most rappers are trash. So ain't no
No,
expectations out of them. People don't look at rappers as there's no expectation with a rapper. They assume he's a stupid, filthy piece of trash that's being exploited by the record labels. They expect him to
no,
be
go ahead.
demented and degenerate. They know that a demented degenerate, a jailhouse clown that's being exploited. So yeah, of course he's going to be addicted to drugs. Of course he's going to smash and neglect his kids. They assume that of course he's going to be like that.
No, I'm speaking in reference to there's athletes that actually went and had babies by women that they knew had babies by rappers.
Well, they got to deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
Simple as that, and it will affect your future earnings. Simple as that. You do
Yeah.
what you want to do, but ain't gonna be no compromises. Just like with Geno, and that's what I'm saying. We don't know what the commission gonna do, but like with Geno, those are men. That the man who's dealing with that, he's a man. He's gonna look over there and say, "This dude, 35. I don't have time for this. Cut his ass. Get him out of the league." They don't want to say, "Man, I don't care. We don't care what you do, but now you're not gonna be portrayed like you beating on your wife." Because that's bad. That we lose money with that.
Yeah, it's like the Ray Rice effect. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
all over again. Yeah, he's done. I can't see him. I don't know what would be a big reason to hold on to him after this.
And a
Go
lot
ahead.
of people want you to feel sorry for him because of the way he looked.
What?
That ain't gonna work. Freeze pop.
Wait. You say because of the way he looked?
Yeah, they want you to feel sorry for Geno because of the way he looked. They ain't gonna do that, man. They ain't gonna do that. We keep doing stuff like that, man. They still got expectations for you as a man. They're not gonna give you no pass because you look like you look or you look like Geno Smith. He said Geno looked like Jeepers Keepers. You look like you look, man, and get with women that want to be with you. Stop giving them money and being a simp, hopping all up in their car. That's what I mean, man. Hey, man, I wish I would have known Gino. He would have did that. I'd be like, y'all fighting. I'd have been watching. You know, I'd be like, man, don't hit her. Well, he go and jump in the car. I'm gonna say, man, I'm gonna get in my car and go. I'm out of here, bro. Y'all, I don't know what y'all doing. And I'm gonna tell him, he's gonna be like, what happened, man? You got on down. We supposed to play some video games, right? Well, I'm just giving you a scenario. I'm gonna say, nah, man. When you got up in her car, man, I thought you was, you acted like a man and shit. So I don't know. Maybe that's how y'all move. Y'all argue and fight, and then y'all argue, and then next you know, she spend the night. And some dudes do like that. Some dudes, they like a woman that gets jealous over them. They like that. That makes them feel like a man. And they know that she's jealous. They know she likes to fight. That just makes them feel like a man. They like a woman who's like that over them. Like the stream, brother. Allegations of abuse. Police were called. NFL quarterback Geno Smith, I think he's in New York now. Baby mama upset. The child that they have together. There was accusations that he was not taking care of that child. Accusations that he was looking at flicks. Which I don't understand why a grown ass man can't look at a flick. Why can't he look at a flick? He is grown. Did you forget that that's a grown ass man? Accusations that he's up there looking at flicks, and she said neglecting the special needs kids and putting his hands on her. Now that the NFL's got to take a real look at that. That's bad for business. That's bad for the NFL. Said, why would he watch a flick if he's a millionaire player? Maybe he's. I don't know why would you think he would watch a flick? He watching a flick whether he got money or not. A flick's a flick. But that is his.
Hey,
You're
Plus,
right.
was they living together? Do you know, Plus?
At this time, no, they're not together right now. She was dropping off the kid. That's the only reason she was over there.
Well, how did shirt get off if they not even together? How did
Oh, he probably came out the house with his shirt off. She said he jumped on her, and then she pulled her phone out, so he was going back in. Said she done call the police. So she accused him of jumping on her. I don't know what that is, bro. Like the stream. Support the platform.
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand. Like, why would you? How? don't know, man. I don't come out. I don't come outside with no shirt off like that. I, I don't know how that even happened. Like, if she's supposed to be just dropping the kid off, like, I just don't you want to be decent? You know what I mean? Present yourself in the best way. Like, I can't just see that I should have my shirt off in front of somebody, unless I'm at a pool or something like that. I don't know.
I
Because I
guess.
can't really see the video. Like when he was in the car, like I don't know, was the shirt on at that time? Because
No, his shirt. He came out the house dressed the way he was dressed. Man, ain't nothing. He was in his house. They got into some type of argument. She's saying he came out beating on her, and then she pulled out her phone, and that's when he went right back in the house. There's two people, man. I don't know. We'll never know this, but he probably still hitting, and that's what I'm saying. The woman catching feelings, and you can't do that, guys. You can't do that with a woman, man. Once you're done with her, you got to be done with her. You can't do it, guys. You got to be a particular type of dude who your baby mama you still hit, and she stay in her. You know, she know her role because you got other women coming in and out of there. So she still show up with the kid, drop the kid off. Maybe you smash. She show up to pick up the kid. There's two women in there. She don't get in her feelings. You got to be the type of dude who can do that. Anybody can't do that because then they'll just get mad. And when people get mad, they'll just make up a lie. They don't care because they mad. And the reason you want to maintain a belief or send a belief to her that she's still a possibility because you thirsty.
yeah, we got this special needs kid that I'm stuck with, and you running around gallivanting.
Well, we're going to find out exactly what that kid's issues are. But look, I don't know what he was doing, but if the kid is special needs, like mentally, if it's got like arms or something, that's different. But I'm saying, say there's some mental incapacitation,
Yeah,
you do have to wonder what is she talking about because they don't even a flick, they won't even know what that is. But no, I do think that you need to watch your stuff in privacy. And when you're taking care of the kids, you got to take care of the kids. But who believes you believe? I think she lying on Geno. You believe that freeze pop?
now what I believe is she's in her own mind. She's made up this whatever story she's made up in her mind. She actually believed, bro. All right, gentlemen, we'll do this right side.
I think that she's lying on Geno. Geno don't look at no flicks. Why would I think Geno would look at a flick? That's a successful football player.
When you say flick, are you talking about?
Adult movies.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, she said she accused him of looking at flicks. That man don't look at no flicks. You think he look at flicks, freeze pop?
Well, flick. I mean, when you say flicks, maybe it could be a OnlyFans or something like that too.
Okay, I got you.
Flicks for a
You
50-year-old
believe it?
man is different
You
from.
believe he don't look at no shit like that. Geno? That's the last thing I get that Geno look at a flick. Geno don't look at no flicks, man. Y'all tripping, bro. She'll look at a flick before Geno. You agree with that, freeze pop?
Well, I think she got to, she got to throw him. She got to disparage his name.
Yeah.
make him seem like a deviant or something. That's
Mm-hmm.
all a part of her plan, whatever her plan is.
She would look at a flick before Geno, man. I could see her with her movies up in a room. She got her toys out. She got them laid out, just laid out. I can see her before I can see Geno. I look at Geno, a real one, bro. He don't come across to me as the type of dude that even look at some shit like that.
Nah, I don't put it past him. Not these dudes. These dudes, they get bored real quick with that bread, man. They don't know what to do with it, so they do all kinds of stuff. But I don't see nothing wrong with that. I mean, he wasn't hurt nobody. I guess she's just trying to say that he's
Yep, blemish his image. Yep. Mm-hmm. But no, that's my nigga right there, Geno. West Virginia. He went to University of West Virginia. I remember when he went to the Jets. I think that he got screwed over with Rex fucking Ryan. Rex Ryan is a dumbass. I think he had one of the worst coaches trying to coach him. You know, he went on to Seattle and he backed him out. He backed him up for a long time. Um, Geno don't look at no flicks. Y'all got to stop don't put no lies on that man like that. Lying on that man's name. Geno Smith don't look at no flicks. He don't have to look at no two people sleeping, two people smashing. And he's sitting in the cut. He's sitting in the dark. He off to the side, peeping it out. My nigga don't do no shit like that, bro. He out here doing it. He got his Diddy on. He out here doing his own thing. Yeah, she gonna have a hard time selling me that man look at flicks, man. We say the wild shit too. She saying some wild. She must just be mad and jealous. He probably mad. She probably mad he don't fuck with her no more. So she putting out that lie that he look at the flicks. That he upstairs jagging off with the kid downstairs looking at the Flintstones or some shit with a bowl of Cheerios. Yeah, come on. I thank you, original. We don't believe that shit, man. He got the little kid parked off to the corner. He got some Cartoon Network going. He upstairs jacking off. Just slandered that brother. Brother out here getting his Michael B. Jordan, his Tom Brady on. And she more likely look at a flick than Geno. He said, kid unattended while Geno watching flicks. Nigga upstairs, man, jagging off. This kid, nigga got a bowl of spaghetti in front of the kid. I ain't seen that kid for 2 hours. Nigga upstairs jagging off. I hope not, man. She said, I hope not. I hope she just making that stuff up about this brother, because I don't get that impression. If you put a one in the chat, because we don't believe her, put a one in the chat if you think Geno look at flicks. And put a one in the chat if you think he look at flicks. Put a two if you don't think he look at flicks. Let me show you. I don't think he look at that shit. Let me put my thing in there. Geno 2-player, bro. Geno just 2-player out here to be looking at some. You looking at another motherfucker. Lacey, you looking at another Lacey, you at the house looking at another motherfucker. Instead of going out here doing your own thing, you out here look, man, Geno ain't like that, bro. Geno ain't like, it's my nigga from West Virginia. I don't believe, I refuse to believe that. And she put that out there because she know what he looked like. She know that if she put that out there, people gonna think he look at the flick because they look at how he look.
Hey, flat. That's funny. That's not right, man.
That's his old lady. Don't wait. Oh, come on, bro. His old lady did that. His old lady look at him and say his forehead, he looked like he could chew with his forehead and his chin. Like he chewed, he got the crunch face. Freeze, don't put that on me, man.
Yo, he just destroyed any possibility of having any type of commentating career after NFL too, man. That's crazy. That's gone. So his life after the NFL is probably shot. You know, probably working for the NFL some type of capacity or for networks or something. That's gone, man. That's a shame, man. All from an allegation.
That's dirty laundry. That's dirty laundry. But no, that's the NFL. You gotta understand. That's dirty laundry, but that is the NFL. And the NFL, that's just what they do, man. They hop on this because you're a quarterback, and it's gonna be in the news, man. And they're gonna want somebody gonna ask him, do he look at the flicks? If you look at the movies. I hope he's smart enough to say he don't look at no shit like that. Ego said, so Geno, after the game, what you finna go do? Jag off?
Ask him who he liked the best. Who you looking out for right there? Like, it's his favorite actor.
Yeah. Who do you pound off to after a football game? This is Patterson from Chicago. Who do you pound one off to after a game, Mr. Smith? What I'm saying, he said, Lena the plug. Here you go to Lena the plug. All right. Actually, to be honest with you, she's not. If you're going to look at the stuff, she's not bad. I don't want to see him, though. That dude that be on there, Adam, fuck that. Man, get that shit out. Are you nuts? I can see his old lady doing that thing, man, but she got some flicks with him. I'm not looking at that. I see all them flicks. Yeah, a whole bunch of flicks over there. We used to call them flicks from the military to separate from movies, like what you did, man, or whatever, you know. Like, man, nigga up in there watching a flick. Yeah, they used to do it like 4 or 5 dudes to be in a room and they'd be looking at a flick. So what they doing down there, man? All niggas down there watching a flick, man. Oh, okay. Now watch these niggas steal my terminology. You see what I'm saying? Y'all know, you know, I'm the only one saying this to watch him hop on that. And I get no love from these niggas. They just take my shit and show me no love back. They took my term box. How about that shit here? Flicks. Now watch they gonna take that. because that the YouTube it don't that won't the YouTube can't do nothing, and everybody knows what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a regular. I'm talking about adult film, a flick. And if you're gonna do that, man, you gotta be with a woman, man. Let me tell you something, man. Your secrets, you gotta be careful, man, of the women you sleep with because you gotta be careful of the women you sleep with because when y'all break up, man, your dirty laundry can get put out there. That's why even within a relationship, you can't be just doing like off the walls. You can't be like, yo, you can't be like, okay, what we doing? She said, I just want to hang out, spend the weekend with you, baby. Okay, I want you to know. I've always had this big desire to smash a woman in an elevator. So I already picked out the spots. Let's just all weekend, let's just smash and elevate. That's that type of shit. Then they put that out there. You know what I mean? Don't nobody need to know that. Nobody needs to know that. But then y'all break up and she put that out there. Just like Chud the Builder. What that woman did, she put that out that Chud the Builder was getting pegged out. You see what I'm saying? Now he was paying for it, but you see what I'm saying? It's dirty laundry. Gotta keep that baby mama together, man. I don't know what's going on. You gotta keep it together. And I ain't know you. I'm surprised. No one. You couldn't tell me nowhere that Geno look at porn. You don't come across to me as the type of nigga to look at flicks. And yeah, he went to West Virginia. He's from West Virginia. I wonder where. I wonder where he's from in West Virginia. That's some poverty out there, brother. West Virginia is some abstract poverty out there, man. It's bad times. And nobody really believes it. Most people don't think he would look at that. I agree. Gino ain't got no reason to look at no shit like that. Like the stream, man. Hit the like. We got the join link, man. It's late night. We had a troll come up here, but we took care of this. I don't know why the troll thought he could get past me. That ain't gonna happen, brother. Thank you, sir. This is what we talking about right here. Original CMC. He gave me a $10 donation, man. A little something for the plate. That's what we need, man. We need people who support the platform. You know, we out, we going live. We need people that's gonna support the platform. That's what we need, man. And we wondering what the NFL is going to do with this guy. What is the NFL going to do about a player, a quarterback, who's being accused of beating his ex and neglecting his special needs son? That's terrible. It's hard to get them to sell advertisement with that. The black community is finished. I don't disagree with you, brother. I don't disagree with you at all. Like the stream, man. We got the join link posted, man. We'll take your thoughts, your conversation. We literally trying to figure this thing out. We don't know what direction to go.
They play. Has he made a statement or anything yet? Do you know?
No, not now, but I'm sure he will probably tomorrow. It's gonna hit the probably Fox. Well, I think Fox already covered, but it's gonna be on that Fox in the morning and stuff. It's gonna be on there because they're gonna talk about athletes and women, and they're gonna have some woman come on there. She's gonna talk about too many men, and they don't know how to treat women, and they're what they call it. She's gonna say she's gonna say that women are the women are a certain kind of way. What is it? Misogynistic. That's it. The men are misogynistic. They take it out on the woman. It's a bad thing and stuff like that. Like the stream, man.
But we don't know if he actually was arrested. Is that true? Or
He wasn't arrested. I don't know. Police can come back. Police can come check out the situation, no problem. They can be driving down the street and then come back and arrest you. They gave him a benefit of the doubt, though. It looks like they did. And you got to also remember those are men. So if he says that she's upset because he didn't marry her and all of that, they're gonna look at it from that perspective. They're gonna say, okay, yeah, you got music of you got some type of accordion music on your shit, man. You listening to
that was a freight train. I was trying to roll the window up. It was a freight train around past.
You listening to a polka while you out driving?
A freight train. Blow the horns.
That nigga listen to polka music late at night. Hey man, may I help you
while watching the flick. Polka music and flicks.
I hope you ain't driving. Hope you ain't driving watching the flick, man. I hope not. You gonna get distracted.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. It seemed like he was calling the cops at the same time, or maybe kind of beat her to the punch. So maybe that kind of helped him out. I think maybe he.
Oh no, I don't think he called him. He may have, though. No, I see where you're going. He may have. I just have a hard time believing he called the cops. Yeah, he may have, though. Hey man, do me a favor. Reach down there and hit the like, man. Hit the like. Just like the stream, man. Support the platform. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, no, I was saying I thought maybe I'm pretty sure he he tried. It seemed like she was once she started the ruckus, he knew the call, but then she started recording. So it almost seems like he beat her to the punch and called 911. As to say, no, she's the one that's at,
if you're a man, just because you call him first, that's not going. If a woman lies on you and said you've been beating her, and you say you call the police first, that's not gonna get you out of there. They still gonna lock you up, bro. They're gonna have to do an investigation. They're gonna look at everything. But no, when they show up on the scene, if you being accused of that, they assume you guilty. Now, what's up with you, Joey?
What up, Platt? Can you hear me, Platt?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Gino did nothing to that
Me
lady,
neither.
man.
Me neither. Me neither. And then she said he look at flicks. That ain't
Yeah, like,
that dude don't look
okay,
like he don't like type dude look at no shit like that.
if he do, it's cool. Like, he watching flicks. You want to watch some smutters? Let him watch some smutters. It's the end of the world. He's a
Come
grown
on,
man.
Joey. You said it was cool. That
It's
ain't cool.
cool.
Joey, that's not cool to be looking at no shit like
Platt,
that.
Platt, what? He's a grown man. Let him enjoy his life. You want to watch smutters? He ain't hurting nobody. You're a grown man, Platt. Come on. That
Yeah,
man can't
Joey,
watch
but I think
No, I
smutters.
disagree with that. No,
yeah,
Joey, he
Why?
shouldn't be looking
Why?
at no flicks. Now, come on,
Why?
man.
Instead of be out here dealing with these chicks, he rather, like they said, be with. If you can't be with the one you love, beat the one you with. So he watching smutters.
Mm,
You know what I'm
beat
saying?
off.
That's what he want to do.
If you can't be
That's
with
his
the one
right.
you love, beat off.
Beat the one you with. Yeah. So there you go. Love
No, man,
yourself.
no, Joey, I'm not gonna. That's my boy right there. He from West Virginia. I remember he was at the University of West Virginia. I blame Rex Ryan. Rex
Yeah.
Ryan's a dumbass, so he never got a chance to be the quarterback he should have been. But
Yeah,
no,
he
I'm not gonna
didn't.
let his old baby mama man, and none of you, and you too, Joe. None of you niggas. Don't say my boy be looking at no porn. He don't look at no. He don't be that man. That's not. He don't
Nothing
look at
wrong with
shit
it,
like.
Platt.
He don't
Nothing
look at
wrong with
shit
it.
like that, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, Platt. Grown
He
man.
don't look at stuff like that, Joey. Why you doing that to that brother?
He probably looked. He probably got a certain type of porn star he like looking at. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, he don't. Why you trying to pin that on that brother that he look at flicks?
Platt. What you think that these famous people don't watch Smothers too? You see what Diddy
Most of
got
them
caught up?
don't.
He want to see it in person. He want to be 3D, 4DX, and see it in person in front of his face. You heard about Diddy? He just don't watch it over the videos. He want to see it in person. This girl getting dug out. It's weird, but hey, they watch. Everybody watch porn. Platt. Come on, man.
No.
I'm
I
not a
can prove
porn guy.
that to you that you're wrong on that right now. Freeze pop.
yes, yes.
You don't look at smut, do you?
Nah,
You
nah, I
see
don't
that?
like it.
See that, Joe?
Yeah, I don't watch smut either, but I have.
Well, you don't. Well, what nobody watches it, Joy.
I mean, some dudes like smuts. They
Why
like to
you
see
putting
other.
that on? Why you think Gino like it? Gino don't look at no stuff like that, man.
What make you think he don't though, Platt? He probably do. What
Gino
make you
got
think he
money.
don't?
Wait a minute, Gino
What
got
does that
money.
what does that mean?
He got money.
He don't want to be out here being a buck and having relations with different women. So he probably just watched smuts. And even if he did, that's his business. He a grown man. He can watch smuts.
Nah, I don't think he look at. I think she lying on him, Joy.
There ain't nothing wrong if he was, Platt. That's all I'm saying.
I think she more likely to look at a flick than he is.
She probably watched it with him. Her lying ass. She probably was up
That's
there
how she
watching in
know
her
he
room
looked
with
at
him.
it. That's how she
Yeah.
know. Okay, damn.
I think it's a code word. I think for her to say that it's code word for deviant and beast, because they just view black men as these sexual beasts. So I think that's what she was trying to get at. Like he's doing
Can
this,
y'all
like
can y'all hear
he's
me?
immoral. He's immoral. Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? He's
man.
immoral. He has
That's
no
not
scruples.
a man. Listen, we grown men, and he's an athlete. He probably got get his rocks off and do what he gotta do. He a grown. There's nothing wrong with that. But as for her, she extra. Like you could tell the type of chick she was. I watched that video. She running down the streets. How? I'm like, Stop recording and call 911, shorty. Like, come on, yo. What we doing? You screaming and hooping and hollering with the camera. Get off the camera and call 911. But Geno's a goofy too, because he getting in her car and all that. Like, just typical Negro, like typical hood love. Like, hey, I've seen this plenty of times. But if I was in his position, I wouldn't be jamming myself up like that. I'm cool. I get away. If any woman jeopardize anything I got going on, you out of here. Finito. See ya. Care if you is my baby mom, wife, girl. You out of here. Trying to line me up, shorty. Like, I'm out. Then talking
Joey,
about
what do you think the NFL gonna do, Joey?
They gonna do their investigation. They gonna let it chill for a little bit, and then they gonna see what's gonna happen. I don't think nothing gonna happen out of this. He be back on that field. The NFL ain't. They got things to. Trust me, they got a lot of things on the back end. They got their own little crisis team for stuff like this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So would this be more devastating if she was like Caucasian? Would it be make a difference, or would it be the same?
It'll be different.
It'd be different.
What, a Negro beating on a white girl? That's you done. You honey bun done. You honey bun done. Like, you might as well wrap it up, good brother. You done. I hate to say it like that, but you know, with the sisters, you got to get that footage, that beam footage, and she better have some marks
right
on
now, Joey.
Yeah.
He's in jail right now as
He
we
be
speak.
cooked. That nigga, he ain't go to jail, so he cool. You know what I'm saying? They ain't see probably no visible bruises on her or nothing. She good, but she up here talking about he ain't taking care of his kids that's disabled. Like, come on, baby, what we doing? Like, telling you, man, you gotta watch who you be around these women, man. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna act like I had it all figured out. I've been around some raggedy chicks, and I had to cut them off. Like, I'm done. I'm not gonna let you jam me up, baby. Like, don't let me be in his position. What? Leave me alone. I don't want to marry you. Leave me alone. We'll meet at. I'll
Joey,
pick up my
Joey,
kids at the district, at the police district. I don't want nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
And you know what? If more men did that, Joey, we have less problems because you trespass your ex, you put a restraining on her, order on her. She cannot. That means she got to vacate. If you show up at the mall and she over on the other side, technically she can't.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying technically she can't come around you, but I'm saying the whole point is she can't bother you no matter where you see her at.
Yeah. That's called setting boundaries. And I don't think men do that because they want to be, I'm the man. I ain't going to the police. I ain't letting no woman. All right, nigga, then get jammed up then. Told my cousin the same thing. I told him, yo, you better get a restraining order out on that chick. No, man. What you talking about, Joe? You on... First thing he said, Platt, man, you snitching. I'm like, y'all niggas dumb. It's dumb. And look, his dumb ass went right back dealing with the chick again and jammed his dumb ass up, and he went to jail for 2 years. Who's snitching now, dummy? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get it, man. I want to help us black men. I do. Platt, when you open up this panel and I talk and you talk to these guys, we trying to help them.
I get emails. People are very impressed with you, Joey. See, we keep going by the chat, and these people in the clouds, you know, they send me stuff. They're very, they have issues with Tabor. But
Tabor is objective, and he got his thought. We call that Tabor. Tabor is a wild guy. He's wild, and he got his thought process. That's why we communicate and we had these conversations. You know what I'm saying? Tell Tabor, like, Tabor, you can't go that way, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the whole point. You're right. He does have his opinion.
Yeah, and I respect it.
If we disagree, that's the whole point. So people who are listening can see that there's two points of view, and it's up to you to make your decision
Yep.
of how to do it. But
Yep.
you got to understand that there's differences. That's what I mean. So
Yep. It's definitely different. And we here to come up with solutions how men can navigate out here. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about finances earlier. Now we talking about relationships. You know what I'm saying? How to maneuver when you get in situations with your women, like de-escalate.
So Joey,
What up, bro?
I'm just asking you guys a question. Like, how does a young man navigate that? Like, to actually think, if I meet this woman, like, she could possibly one day get me locked up. Like, how does one get around that? Like, what is the vetting process like for him to protect himself?
Oh, you saying the aftermath after it already happened to him?
Yeah, because I'm just thinking, like, I've never thought, like, hey, Swarty, what's your name? Yeah, okay, well, you're not gonna get me locked up, is you? I don't even think of it like that, but it can happen,
From
especially to
what
these young athletes, man. They got all this money, man. They
it,
wind up in a
it,
lot of trouble.
freeze, you know what it is,
Uh-huh.
bro? And I'm telling you from what I've seen personally, because I learned from other guys. I've seen family members, cousins, brothers, them get jammed up with women, and I take note of that. Like, okay, this how they operated. This is how I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? That's where I mostly learned from the game from looking at other guys. Me
Okay.
personally, these guys, they thinking that these women won't jam them up, and they the signs is already there. If she already loud and cursing you out and antagonizing you and putting hands on you, or even just putting your business out there on the street, like that's not a woman that you need to around you, good brother. That's dangerous.
mm-hmm,
And most men, when they get angry, it get dangerous. I've seen it. And I'm
mm-hmm.
like, bro, come on, man, take this walk with me. Yo, get in my car. Let's take a ride. Let's get some drinks. Let's get something to eat. Because I've seen it. Guys ready to lose everything because this chick keep nitpicking and keep antagonizing him. I'm like, bro, just don't listen to her. Just come with me. That could save your life. But nobody got dudes around them like that. They be like, man, go ahead, curse that bitch. No, don't curse her out. Leave. Dip. De-escalate. Walk away. It could save your life. It could save a lot of lives. It saved my life walking away from a lot of situations. He looked like he was walking away though, Platt.
Well, up until he got into her car.
Yeah, I don't understand what that was about. Get out of her car.
That's thirsty. He's thirsty.
He was thirsty.
Yes.
Wait, for
He's
attention?
trying to make. Okay, they broke up. They got a baby together. He letting her come to the gated community. Obviously, got a code. He dropping the kid off at his house. And some
Yeah.
dudes like when women get jealous over them.
They
They
do.
like it. Yeah.
They do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
can
know
sort of
guys
look at
like
him
that.
and tell. Look, well, I think he is like that. And she got jealous over him, and all of this accusation that he's hitting on her. He goes inside her vehicle, basically like he her man.
I've seen things in the hood play. I know you probably did with two couples going at it. You know what I'm saying? They just arguing and fussing and fighting. F you, bitch. No, you nigga. They going at it. They get the gripping on each other. Somebody swing. Me personally, I can't get in the middle of that. You know what I'm saying? Because they could turn around and start swinging on you next. All you can do is call the police, and hopefully they can figure it out after that. Because my thing is with them, what I seen, I don't think it was that deep. She just was in her feelings and whatever, dropping the kids off. And what they say, he was playing video games or something.
She said he's playing video games, Call of Duty or something.
I mean, what does that got to do with anything? Like,
Well, what does beating off got to do with anything? He is a grown man.
yeah, like
But she brought that up.
you can't beat off or play video games. Damn.
Like your life has no meaning, right, Joe? You take that away.
If it's that's the finer things for him. Shit, if that's the finer things for him, because I know when Grand Theft Auto come out this this winter, that's what a lot of niggas gonna be doing. Playing the video games and probably getting some cutty or beating off. Like, that's your life. Hey, who am I to deny that? You pay them bills. All them cars he had covered up, he paid for them joints. Them cars look like he had some shit in there too. But you know, that's his life. Platt, I don't look. If he did do that to her, then he got to suffer the consequences. If he didn't, leave that girl alone. Go to court, set up whatever you gotta do, and keep it pushing. That's all I can say on the situation.
Well, you good, bro. I mean, like, that's what we want you to do. You gave us your statement. We wanted to make our point. This just happened a couple of hours ago. Will he be arrested tomorrow? Maybe. How is the NFL commissioner going to deal with this? You got Russell Wilson, who just retired. I could see the commissioner getting on the phone and saying, drop Geno, and the Jets go out and get Russell Wilson.
Russ retired. You chilling. And I see people count down for him to getting divorced from Sierra. I'm like, damn. Niggas hating already. They want Sierra to leave Russ. Like, damn. That man is happily married. Kids and everything. Raising future kids. Let that man be happy. And then we got Geno over here screaming with his shirt off in his driveway at his baby mom. Like, I'll be Russell. Hey, Joey be Russell. Call me what you want, simp, da-da-da. Sign me up. Give me a Sierra. One kid. Stepdaddy. Yeah, hey, Freeze, you signing up, Free?
Man,
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I'm just trying to take it all in. Like, I don't know, man.
You want to be Geno or you going to be Russell? What you want to do?
I guess you would say Russell right now, but
All right. That's a smart man. Smart.
I don't know. I mean, hopefully, Russell can hold it together. I don't see why now. I don't see them having any type of problems or anything.
I
But,
don't see it. Man,
that money give you a false sense of security, man. Evidently, because this dude got enough resources, he can't control a basic chick. I'm just trying to listen to you guys and see how you make sense of it, man. I can't see it. Some dudes don't got a penny in their pocket and they get way more results. Jesus
Better
Christ,
results.
man.
Better results. But he simped out when he went in a car, man.
I wonder what made him do that.
Yeah, that's how.
I pretty much know he's a simp, Joey. That's why he did it.
Right. Why are you jumping in her car out of all this?
Because he want to stake a claim. He want to let her know. See, he's low key like a lot of dudes ain't never had a woman be jealous. He low key like that shit.
Or he think that
that's ego. That's ego.
Or he probably felt like, oh, I paid for this car. I'm out.
No,
like,
he felt like she crashing out for me. These women love me so much, they want me so bad. And Geno is a nice guy. Geno said, okay, let me check out her car. I'm gonna go in here. He probably bought it. She's like, what you getting my car for? You know how a man is. He went there looking around and like, okay, you got an engine light on. And even though she about to sit in the jail and lie on him, he like, okay, come back tomorrow. When I get off work, I'll check it out. And of course, he trying to get boxed too, though. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just think he was in his feelings. He probably wanted that car back. She like, no, don't take my car, nigga. I've seen guys do that before, Platt. Try to take the car back from the chicks, get it repoed or whatever. That's probably what he wanted to do, take the car back from her. But come on, Geno, there's better ways of doing it. I don't know, man. I just want us black men to win. I don't want us to be out here losing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
No,
these
you're right.
These women, I understand. These women, they
we
treacherous.
But Joe, we act like we never had a woman. That's why we let them. We go bananas.
But some guys ain't never had certain experience with women. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I seen people around me go through things, and it taught me how to operate. I've been through things with women, but it taught me a lesson how to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? Most black men go into situations with their nose wide open. You don't know this woman can eat you alive. Once you stop dealing with a woman, you're gonna see her true colors. I've seen it. Like, nigga, this the girl that you popped the baby in, but yet she trying to get you booked, get you lose your job, and now what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She right back with she got herself a new nigga about to tear him apart.
Mm-hmm.
But
Hold on for a minute. Check this out. This is right around when he gets in the car. This is not where he chase. I cut that out. There's a part where he chases her. I cut that out.
Move. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Get out of my car.
You bet you.
Get out of my car. Stop!
both of them out of breath.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you say
Man, the police.
sympathy for Geno. I can't have any sympathy if you getting all in the woman car. That is her car, whether you buy it or not. That's her car.
That's her
And
car.
you basically trying to act like you her nigga, man. And she's showing the world you not. That's why she sent you to jail or tried to send you to jail. But you think you still her nigga.
Move. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Get out of my car.
You bet you.
Get out of my car. Stop!
Get up.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, Geno. Come on, man. Out of breath.
He
Pushing
played
you.
himself. Yeah, he played himself.
I just don't get it. I don't. Just don't get it. Y'all, these dudes gonna knock themselves out their own situation. Shoot. I'm waiting for Adrian Broner. That's the guy I'm waiting for, Platt. I got my money on him. He
It's a
going to
matter of
jail.
time. Yeah, you already paid them. They didn't bought out women, so we'll see.
This is a matter of time. These dudes is soliciting on stream, like really paying for box and gripping chicks up, and I'm like, this is crazy. Like, this dude wilding. But hey, that's what these they thinking it's cool now. Like I said, I'm used to the players, the dudes that keep it cool, even when they see a chick wild out on them. He keep it G. He ain't out here trying to hurt nobody or go upside the chick head and jam himself up. He like, you know what, man, forget that. I ain't worrying about shorty. I'll holler at her another time. Like, or I ain't dealing with her no more. I'm cutting her off. This nigga right here, I don't get it. Why are you jumping your baby mom car? Why? Just go in the house.
Yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is.
She running down the street and you jumping in the car.
He and that's why she doing all that, because he's sending signals that they either together or he don't want her to mess with other dudes. And that's what you get. That's why you got all this trouble, because you need to let that woman go, man. And you need to let yourself go.
These dudes, man, I just don't get it, Platt. I don't get it. We're going to be watching another video of somebody crashing out soon. Over these chicks are getting exposed. But, hey, I guess that's the world we living in today. But, all right, Platt, I'm holler at y'all. All right, Free.
Got you, brother. Appreciate you.
All right, peace, Joey. Have a good night, man.
We want to make our point, man. We made our point. We standing on it. We'll get more information tomorrow. Geno got to make up his mind, man. You know, you with her or you not with her. You got to make up your mind, brother. Now you got to deal with the NFL. Now you got to deal with that commissioner. Now you got to deal with that owner. Now you got to deal with fans. That ain't going to be good, brother. That is not going to be good. But we sure do appreciate Freeze Pop, man, taking time out of his night coming up. Appreciate you, brother. Because we can go ahead and shut this thing down.
All right. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow at the press conference.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope it's all
Probably,
false.
Yeah.
Hope it's all lies. Nothing but lies.
Well, normally they just put out like the PR team would put out like a press release or something. Is that how it works?
Mm-hmm.
Like they just put out a statement or something. Okay, we'll see, bro. So have a good night too.
I got you. Like the stream, man. Share the support the platform. Like, share, support. Like the stream. Just hit the like button. Hit your Cash App. Hit the super chat. Support the platform, man. It's the only way we can keep it going.